Back again. We are starting with the new lecture series for this year. We start with mathematics part 1, basics of equation. Now in this we are going to study translating verbal phrases into algebraic expressions. Now what is meaning of this word? Add, sum, total, more than, and. This denotes plus sign. This denotes plus sign. Now, whenever you're going to show or when you're going to write an expression, whenever you come across these words, add, sum, total, more than, and, you have to use plus sign. Now, subtract, minus, less than, fewer, difference. Okay, when you're going to come across this kind of words in a sentence, understand, subtract, minus, less than, fewer, difference, you have to show minus sign. You have to use minus sign. Now when you come across these words, multiply, times, product, you're going to use the multiplication sign. You're going to use the multiplication sign. Now when you come across these words, divide, quotient, okay, you're going to use the division sign. Yes, Sarita, beta, you have raised your hands, beta. What is the problem, beta? Now phrases into expressions. Sum of 5 and x. Now how will you write this into a mathematical expression? Now check, I've told you when you come across the word sum, you have to use the plus sign. So sum of 5 and x would be written as 5 plus x. It would be written as 5 plus x. Is this understood to all the students? Should we move ahead to the next part? We'll first do the basics of this. Understand? We'll solve the basic phrases. Now, the next phrase, 2 less than the sum of 6 and a number. Now check, which is the word used here? Less. For less, you're going to use the minus sign. Then the sum of. Then again check, you have got sum. So you'll use the positive sign also here. So we'll just look at the equation. Sum of 6 and a number. So first we'll write that sum of 6 and a number. So that means 6 plus x, which is the number. 2 less means you're going to subtract minus 2. Is this understood to all the students? Check, 2 less than the sum of 6 and the number. So first you'll find sum of 6 and the number, and then you're going to subtract 2 from it. For less than, okay, use minus and to reverse the order. Less than means subtract. Check. Understand, less than means subtract, but is less than, see, there are two different meanings. Understand, is less than means it is less than a particular number. Understand, if it is only less than, you have to use the minus sign. If it is less than, you have to use the less than sign. Sum of 6 and a number. We'll write that as 6 plus n. Understood? Sum of 6 and a number is 10. See, we are increasing. Understand? Sum of 6 and a number. So sum of 6 and a number is 6 plus n. Is here means equal to sign. Understand? Equal to sign. Now equal to what? 10. So the equation sum of 6 and a number is 10. So that means 6 plus n equals to 10. sentences. You have to frame the equations. 22 decreased by number is 12. Now how will you frame the equation? Check. It is 22 decreased. So 22 decreased means minus. Understand? So 22 minus. Now what? By a number. So that number we are going to consider as x. So that is x is. Here is will denote. Understand? Here is will denote equal to sign. Understand? See, this is will denote this equal to sign. Equal to what? Equal to 12. Is this clear to all the students? Hope everybody are understanding this. Ahead. Next number, the next question or the next sentence. The product of 4 and a number is 20. 4x equals to 20. Now check. We've come across the word product. And product means multiplication. Product means what? Multiplication. Multiplication of what? 4. So here you have written 4. And a number. That number you are considering it as x. Is means equal to sign and 20. Clear to all the students? Check. Product multiplication sign is equal to sign 20. Is this clear to all the students? Now be careful. This is tricky. 7 times a number is less than 15. Check. Now you are coming across this word is. You are coming across this word is less than. Understand? There is a difference. 7 times a number less than 50. Understand? And 7 times a number is less than 50. Understand? This has got two different meanings, as I've told you already. Is less than means you'll show that less than sign. Check. You're going to show this sign here. You're going to show this sign is less than 50. Understand? Check. Times you're going to multiply. Is less than, you're going to show this less than sign. Understand? So you have to understand, you have to read the statement carefully before you're going to frame the equation. This is going to be very useful when we'll start with our first chapter, linear equations, because in the last exercise of the chapter, we have to frame the equations and solve. So this would be very useful when you want to solve those kind of questions. Now next, try these phrases to expressions. 8 less than a number. Come on, try this out, students. Vishal plus Tushar has raised the hand. Beta, what is the problem, Vishal and Tushar? Yes, Vishal and Tushar, what is the problem, beta? Eight less than a number. So that is x minus 8. A number multiplied by 15. 15x. 9 more than x. It is x plus 9. We can remove the screenshot of this if you want. Try the sentences to equations. Sum of a number and a is 14. So we're going to frame the equation. How are you going to frame the equation for the students? Come on, do this in your notebook fast. Yes, Sanu Mishra, beta, you have raised your hands.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning, beta. What is your problem, beta?
The x plus 8 equal to 14.
Yes, very good, beta, very good. So the equation is x plus 8 equals to 14. Very good, son. Now the difference of the number and 3 is more than 9. Now check here, you're coming across this word is more than 9. Understand? So is more than 9 means you're going to show this sign here. 9 less than a number. Check difference. It is x minus 9 equals to 16. This is understood. Check, you're coming across this word is more. So greater. Is less means less than sign. Is more means greater than sign. Understand? So read the statements carefully. Understand? And then frame the equation. Now we'll move to the one-step equations. We'll move to one-step equations. Now first, what is an equation? An equation says two math expressions are equal. For example, check here, 2x plus 3x equals to 30. Understand? Check, you've got this equal to sign in between. Understand? These two expressions, they are equal. Left hand side, right hand side, equal. Understand? It's called an equation. Solving an equation. Solving an equation means finding the unknown value. So when you find the unknown value, that means you're solving the equation. So whenever in the question you'll be told solve 2x plus 3x equals to 30. Understand? When you be asked solve 2x plus 3x equals to 30. So that time you're finding value of x. You're finding value of x. Is this clear? No. Equation must maintain a balance. Now this equations, understand, must maintain a balance. Means what? The left hand side and right hand side, they must be equal. It must be what? Equal. And see, you must do the same thing to both the sides of an equation. Now for example, if you take it as x plus 5 equals to 10. Now this is an equation. X plus 5 equals to 10. Now, it doesn't mean that, understand, to one side you are adding 2 and to the other side we are subtracting 2. No. Understand? It doesn't mean that. You must do the same thing to both the sides of the equation. Means suppose to your left hand side, if you are adding plus 2, understand, to the right hand side also you are going to add plus 2, not minus 2. Means whatever things you are going to do, understand, either to the left hand side or to the right hand side. If you are going to add a particular number to the left hand side, add that same number to the right hand side. If you are dividing the left hand side with a particular number, understand, you have to divide the right hand side also with that particular number. Understand? Means whatever operation you are going to carry out on a particular side, the same operations to be carried, okay, to the other side. Now check this equation. X minus 3 equals to 8. Now how are you going to solve this equation? How are you going to solve this equation? Check. You are going to shift position of minus 3 to the other side. You are going to shift position of minus 3 to the other side. Understand? So when you're going to shift -3 to the other side, what you're going to do basically? What you're going to do basically? Yes, Vishal, beta, you have raised your hand. Any problem? Manasvi, beta, you have raised your hands. Any problem, beta?
No, sir. I will answer.
Okay, beta. Just tell me the answer then, beta. Come on.
X minus 3 because 8 has going plus 3.
Okay. So, what would be the answer then? What would be the answer? Come on, beta. What would be the answer? It would be 8 plus 3. That is 11. Now check. What you have to do here is basically we want x alone on any one side. You want x alone on any one side. So you must get rid of. So what you should get rid of? You want to get rid of the number which is there, that is -3. Now if you want to get rid of -3, that means you want to eliminate -3 from your left hand side. Understand? So you have to get rid of this -3. You have to get rid of this -3. Now, how can we eliminate -3? Check. I'm going this step by step. How can we eliminate -3? Now, in order to get rid of -3, what is the opposite sign of -3? It is +3. Understand? Basically, what it is? +3. So, what you will do? You will add +3 to both these sides. What you'll do? You'll add +3 to both these sides. Check. Understand? You'll add +3 to both these sides. So what happens here is, in the left hand side, x -3 plus 3 equals to 8 plus 3. Check. You will come across this equation in this way. X plus 3, sorry, it's x minus 3. Check. You're adding plus 3. Why did I add plus 3? Why did I add plus 3? You are checked. Here it is -3. So -3. Okay. In order to eliminate -3, understand, we add +3. We take the opposite signs. If it is minus, you will take plus. If it is plus, you will take minus. If it is division, you will take multiplication. And if it is multiplication, you are going to take division. Is this understood by all the students? So what happens is -3 and +3 is going to get cancelled off. Now you're left out with 8 plus 3. Now what is 8 plus 3? 8 plus 3 is 11. 8 plus 3 is what? 11. Check. Understand? This plus 3. Understand? So 8 plus 3 will give you what? 11. Write the steps beneath each other. You have to write the steps beneath each other one by one. Understand? You have to write the steps. If you do something on one side, do the same to the other side. As I have already told you, check. If you are adding +3 to the left hand side, you will add +3 to the right hand side. Is this understood to all the students? Is this understood to all the students? It should not be like that. That yes, you are adding -3 to left hand side and you are adding +3 to the right hand side. Your answer will come wrong. Now next, solve a plus 8 equals to 1. Now again, what you are going to do here? What you are going to do? The other method is what? Simply shifting +8 to the other side. Understand? And the other method is elimination of the terms from the either sides. Understand? So now here, what you are going to do? Yes, Shweta beta, you have raised your hands.
Sir, please change the color of the question.
Okay, just a minute, beta, just a minute. It's not visible, beta. Just a minute, beta. I'll just. Yes, now is the question visible, Shweta? Check. It is solved. 8 plus 8 equals to 1. Now what are you going to do in this case? What are you going to do in this? What are you going to do in this case? Yes, Vivek Tiwari. What are you going to do here? Nazreen.
8 will go to right hand side
Okay, so
and it will
8.
become -8.
Okay, very good, Vida, very good. So you'll just change the position of plus 8. So when you're going to change position of plus 8, remember when it goes to the other side, a positive number becomes negative. And if you're getting confused with this, understand, if you're getting confused with this, the other thing is what? Use the opposite operation to eliminate a number. Now check, in your left hand side, it is what? Plus 8. In your left hand side, what it is? Plus 8. So what is opposite of plus 8? A plus 8. What is opposite of 8? It is minus 8. Check. 8 plus 8. Opposite is what? Minus 8. So equals to 1 minus 8. Understand? Check. What you have done? You have carried out, or whatever you are going to add. Understand? You have added minus 8. Understand? Okay. To both these sides. Whatever you are going to do, you have to do it on both these sides. Is this clear to all the students? So if you are getting confused with the change of signs, you can use this elimination method. So what happens is plus 8 and minus 8 is going to get cancelled off. You'll be left out with 1 minus 8. That is what? Minus 7. So your answer will be minus 7. Opposite of 8 is minus 8. So you'll add this minus 8 to keep the equations balanced. Subtract 8 on both the sides. So value A equals to what? Minus 7. Now next is 5x equals to 45. Now what will you do here? What will you do here? What will you do here? What you need to eliminate?
So
What you need?
45 upon 5. X is equal to 45 upon 5.
Yes, it is 45 upon 5. So check. What is the coefficient which is related with x? That is 5. Ansari beta, Ansari. Have raised your hands beta. Any problem beta, Ansari?
No, sir.
No? You want to answer beta?
No, sir.
Okay. Afzal. Afzal Sheikh.
Just want to answer the question.
Yes beta, what is the answer? Come on, tell me.
So the answer will be 9.
Yes, the answer is what? 9.
45
Check.
upon 5 is equal to 9.
Yes, very good, Afzal, very good. Now check here, 5x equals to 45. So you need to eliminate what? You need to eliminate 5. Understand? Now here it is in multiplication relation. Understand? Here this is multiplication relation. So what you will do? You will divide both the sides now with 5. Understand? Divide both the sides with what? 5. Okay. Check. What is the opposite operation? Divide. So what you will do? Check here. You are going to divide that with 5. So 5 and 5 would be cancelled. You get 1x equals to 9. So therefore value of x is equals to 9. Understand? Or simply what to do is, if you're getting confused with this, check 5, shift it to the other side. Now check, as it is in multiplication relation. Here it is in multiplication relation. So when it goes to the other side, understand, when it goes to the other side, it will simply go down. Understand? It will simply go down. That is x equals to 45 upon 5. This is clear to all the students? So we'll move ahead. Hope there are no doubts. Check your answer by substitution. Each time you need to check your answers by substitution. You can do whatever you want to an equation as long as you do it to both these sides. So this is very important statement. You can do whatever you want to an equation as long as you do it to both these sides. Determine the best first step to make this solving easy. What's the best first step? 3b equals to 6. 3b equals to 6. What is the first best step here? Check. 3b equals to 6. You're going to divide it by 3. You're going to divide it by 3. Next is x minus 8 equals to 7. So what you're going to do? You're going to add 8. You're going to add 8 to both the sides. Next is a plus 5 equals to 9. Check. Plus 5. So what you're going to do? You're going to subtract 5. You're going to what? Subtract 5. Next is y upon 3 equals to 9. You're going to multiply it by 3. You're going to multiply it with 3. Is this clear to all the students? Is this understood to all the students? Now, check here. Minus 2x equals to 8. You're going to divide it with, what? You're going to divide it with minus 2. Understand? Next is what? 2x equals to 7. You're going to divide by 2. You're going to divide that by 2. Next equation, a upon 6 equals to 9. So check, it is division. So when it is divide, you're going to multiply. So that means you're going to multiply by 6. You're going to multiply by 6. Next is minus 3x equals to 9. Check. You're going to multiply. You're multiplying it with minus 3. So if you're going to multiply it with minus 3, that means you're going to divide it with minus 3. You're going to divide it with what? Minus 3. Is this clear to all the students? Any doubts? You all can let me know. Understand now. Some questions for your practice. Yes. Try these questions, students. Try these questions. (3b equals to 6). Come on, students. Palak. First answer, Palak. Karan. Karan.
Sir, P is equals to 6 divided by 3.
Is B equals to 6 divided by 3. So 6 divided by 3 is how much? Yes, Pawan.
Sir, 3 divided by 6 is 2.
Yes, very good, Pawan. Very good. Next is Priyanshu. X minus 8 equals to 7. Priyanshu.
X is equals to 7 plus 8.
Yes, so what is the answer?
15.
15, yes. Yes, Diksha and Aditya. Diksha and Aditya.
Yes, sir. Sir, which question? Third one?
Later, the slide is gone ahead. I'll just take it behind.
Hello, sir.
Just a minute, but I'll just bring the question.
Okay, sir.
Yes, this one, beta. A plus 5 equals to 9.
A is equal to 9 minus
A
5.
is equal to
9 minus 5.
So what is 9 minus 5?
the A is equal to 4.
Yes, very good, beta. Very good. So you'll subtract minus 5. Understand? You'll subtract minus 5 from both these sides, so you'll get A equals to 4. Now sometimes the variable is on the right. Understand? So this kind of question which is under Adarsh. Adarsh, answer this bit. Adarsh.
X is equal to 10 plus 5.
10 plus 5. Okay, 10 plus 5. Okay, wait. Check. What is the relation of minus 5 with x, beta? Yeah. What is the relation of minus 5 with x?
It's negative.
Negative 5 is there. Okay. Now, how is minus 5 in relation with x? Is it in multiplication, division, addition, or subtraction?
It is in multiplication.
Beta, let Adarsh answer. Nazareen, beta.
Yes, sir.
It is in which relation, Adarsh, beta?
Multiplication.
It is in multiplication. Understand? So when it is in multiplication relation, understand, you will divide. What you are going to do? You are going to divide. Is this clear, beta?
Yes, yes, yes. Now I got it correct.
Yeah. So now eliminate minus 5. So what you will do? Opposite of multiplication of minus 5 is what? It is division with minus 5. Is this clear, beta?
Yes, yes, yes.
So now you will get x equals to what? Minus 2. You'll get x equals to what? X is equals to minus 2. Is this clear to all the students? Now we'll move ahead. Adarsh, your doubt is solved, beta? Now next one. Yes, Hasnain. Hasnain. Sachin and Naveen. Sachin and Naveen. You want to try it out?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
X is equals to minus 2 into 3.
Okay, minus 2 into 3. So what is the answer? Minus 2 into 3.
X is equal to minus 6.
Yes, x equals to what? Minus
Minus
6.
6.
Yes, very good, Vera, very good. So here what happens is check. Here 3 is in what? In division relation. Understand? Check. 3 is in 3 is dividing x. So what happens is 3 goes to the other side is going to become multiplication. Or if you do it for both these sides, what you're going to do? You're going to multiplied with 3 to both these sides. So if you want to eliminate 3, understand. So minus 2 equals to x upon 3. So you will multiply both these sides with what? 3. So you'll get x equals to what? Minus 6. Now solve. Minus n equals to 9. Yes, Ankita beta, you have raised your hand. You want to try this out, Ankita?
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Ankita beta. Yes, minus
Actually,
9, minus n equals to 9.
so we have to plus,
You want to find value of n. Check. We want value of n. We want only value of n, the variable. So what you will do? Your variable is negative. So what you will do?
yes, uh, when the variable is negative, then we have to do it in positive way.
Yeah,
So we
very
have
good.
to 9 plus n.
9 plus n. Okay. So minus n goes to the other side will become plus n. So you'll get 9
Yes.
plus n. So what you will get here then? In your left hand side, what will be left out?
There will be nothing, no, sir. There is 0 Vikrant.
So then what is value of n then? What is value of n? Again check. You are shifting minus n to the other side. You have got 9 plus n, okay,
9 plus n is equal
equals
to
to 0.
9n.
But
Is equal to
did you get value of n? Did you get value of n? So what would be value of n?
the value of n is 9.
N is 9. Okay, it's not 9. I'll tell you what happens here. I'll explain what happens here. Don't get confused here. Check. Now this question, it looks very simple. Minus n equals to 9. Now check. Your variable is negative and you always find the value of positive variable. Understand? So minus n is same as what? Minus 1n. Understand? Because if there is no coefficient given, you can consider that as 1. So minus n can be taken as minus 1 equals to n. Sorry, equals to 9. Now, check. Now, minus 1 is in multiplication relation. Minus 1 is in what? Multiplication relation with n. So what you will do? You will divide both these sides with help of minus 1. You are going to divide both these sides with help of minus 1. So minus 1 up, minus 1 down will get cancelled. You get n equals to what? Is minus 9. What is value of n? Your n is what? Equals to minus 9. Is this clear to all the students? Is this clear to all the students? Ankita, beta, did you understand this? Ankita, did you understand better this? Yeah. So you'll get minus 1n equals to 9. So dividing it with minus 1, you get n equals to minus 9. Now there is a shortcut for this. There is a shortcut for this. Minus n equals to 9. Just change the sign. What you have to do is just change the sign. n जो negative है, make it positive, and जो positive 9 है, make it negative. So directly get the answer n equals to what? Minus 9. Is this understood to all the students? Now check. Shortcut. Change the sign. Now check here. Yes, Roshni, whether you want to try this out, Roshni? Roshni, you want to answer, beta? Akanksha? Now here, what is going to happen? Check, minus 8 equals to minus x. Just change the signs, negative signs, understand? So negative sign will become positive. So here, value of x is equals to 8. So we just change the sign. Now this modulus of x equals to 6. Understand? Check these two vertical lines, and in between that a variable. These two vertical lines means modulus of. Understand? Modulus of. So modulus of x equals to 6. Now this modulus sign, understand, will give you the two answers of this variable. Will give you two answers of this variable. Understand? X equals to 6 or x equals to minus 6. This modulus sign, the use of this modulus sign, understand, or these two vertical lines, understand, these two vertical lines, okay, x, okay, this two vertical lines, the modulus sign, understand, it makes the negative number positive and positive number positive. Understand, the use of this modulus sign is what? It makes the negative number positive or positive number positive. Now check here, x which is given inside the modulus sign is positive. That means here you'll get 6. Now this, it can be minus x also. But as it goes inside this modulus sign, understand, this negative x is going to become positive x. This is the use of the modulus sign. So whenever you come across these two vertical lines, understand, you have to remember you're going to get the two answers. You're going to get the two answers. Now this minus 5 equals to 2 minus n. Minus 5 equals to 2 minus n. Yes, Faiza. Faiza, you want to answer, beta? Yes, Shweta, you want to answer, beta? Shweta?
Minus 5 divided by 2.
Minus 5 divided by 2. Okay. Now check again. What has happened here is, wait, we'll ask someone else. Karan. Karan, you want to answer?
Yes,
Karan, you
sir.
want to? Yes, beta. Come on, tell me what is the answer.
So minus n is equals to minus 5 divided by 2.
Minus 5 divided by 2. Okay. Now wait here. I'll explain this. Now what has happened here is, check. Now this 2, okay, is in what? Subtraction relation with n. Understand? In between there is what? A negative sign. Understand? Minus 2 means minus. So what you're going to do here, you will get rid of this 2. Now whenever there is addition or subtraction, understand, go with the opposite signs. Understand, here 2 is not multiplication with n. Understand, 2 is not getting directly multiplied with n. Understand, 2 is going to subtract from n. Understand, 2 is going to get subtracted from n. So this case, what you're going to do is, remember this, you're going to add minus 2, understand, on both these sides. You're going to add -2 on both the sides. Understand? So what happens? -2 plus 2 gets cancelled off. So you get -n equals to -7. Now you can change the sign, n equals to 7. Like this you can do it. Here check, it is not in multiplication relation in order to go it down. Remember this, you are told that it is going to get divided by. No, it is not going to get divided by. Understand, it is going to change the sign. Understand, you have to be very careful when you're going to do this. So what happens here is, we'll just check this out. How to eliminate 2? Do you add or subtract? Check. -2 -2 on both these sides. So you get -7 equals to -n. So 7 equals to what? N. Shortcut, change the opposite sign. Now we'll move ahead to the 2 steps equation. Revise 1-step equations. Review 1-step equations. Now a plus 3 equals to -2. So what you are going to do? You are going to take -3 to both these sides. So value of a would be what? -5. Is this clear to all the students? Is this clear to all the students? Hope nobody is having doubt here. Understand? We'll stop for here today. We'll stop for here today. Any difficulties? Those students will only raise the hands. Other students, please don't raise the hand. If you want to answer, please don't raise the hand. If you have any doubts, okay, that time only raise the hand. If you are having any doubts, raise your hands. Otherwise, don't raise your hands. Ma'am, should we stop, ma'am, here? Hello, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.